What if getting rich had nothing to do with chasing more and everything to do with one number? Think about it. Most people spend their entire lives running after money, more income, more success, more upgrades, and no matter how much they make, it never feels like enough because the target keeps moving. But what if the problem isn't your income? It's that you don't have a number. There's this story. A guy was sitting with a billionaire friend, not someone chasing success, but someone who had already won the game. He had built a company from scratch, scaled it to massive success, and eventually sold it for hundreds of millions. Overnight, his life changed. Private jets, luxury homes, unlimited choices, the kind of freedom most people dream about. So naturally, the question came up, what does rich actually mean to you? Not success, not status, just rich. Like, how much money is enough when you can already afford anything? You'd expect a crazy answer, right? Something like 100 million or even a billion, but instead, he paused and said something surprisingly simple. Honestly, around $10 million. That's it. No endless chase, no extreme number, just one clear target, and the reason behind it is where everything changes. Because once you reach that level, the rules of money start to shift. Even if you're not a financial expert, even if you're not making risky investments, let's say you just earn an average return around 5%, nothing crazy. That's about $500,000 every single year without working for it, without trading your time, just from letting your money grow. Now think about that. 500,000 a year coming in passively. For most people, that's more than enough to live comfortably, travel, enjoy life, take care of family, and still have money left. But here's the part most people ignore. It's actually hard to spend that much money every year if you're not buried in debt. No EM no constant pressure, no lifestyle traps. Just freedom, real freedom. The kind where your time belongs to you, not your job. And suddenly, more money doesn't feel as important anymore because you've already crossed the line that matters. Now here's where everything flips. Because most people are playing a completely different game. They don't have a number, so they keep chasing. Every time their income increases, their lifestyle increases with it. They compare themselves to others and feel like they're always behind. They think being rich means having more than everyone else, but that game never ends. There's always someone richer, always someone ahead, and if you're playing that game, just then, you'll never feel rich, no matter how much you earn. But people who truly understand money, they don't think in more. They think in numbers, their number. Because once you define that number, everything changes. Now, this idea isn't just for billionaires, it applies to you right now. There's actual data that shows if you're in your early 20s, you don't need millions to be ahead. A net worth of around $80,000 can already put you above average. That means you're doing better than half the people your age. Now go a step further, cross a few hundred thousand, and suddenly you're not just doing well, you're in the top 1%. Let that sink in. The gap between average and elite isn't always as big as it seems. Sometimes it's just clarity and consistency. But here's the problem. Most people never stop to ask themselves what their number actually is. They just follow the crowd, work more, spend more, repeat, without realizing that they're stuck in a loop where the goal keeps moving and satisfaction never comes. They hit milestones, but still feel empty. They earn more, but also spend more. They get closer, but never feel like they've arrived because they're chasing something that was never clearly defined. Now imagine a different approach. Instead of chasing everything, you define your number, a number where your needs are covered, your lifestyle is comfortable, and your time is truly yours. That number might not be 10 million, it could be less, it could be more. But the point is, it's clear, and once it's clear, your life starts to change. You stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. You stop comparing yourself to everyone else, and you start building with intention. Every decision becomes sharper, every move has purpose, because now you're not chasing money, you're building freedom. because people don't want money, they want what it gives them: time, control, choices. But they confuse it with more, so they keep running, not realizing they're already close. So, what if you don't need infinite money to be rich? What if you just need one number, one target, one definition of enough? Because once you know it, you stop chasing and start living. So ask yourself, what's your number?